everybody. Right now I'm with Blake. And Blake, can you tell us a little bit about the drone show and like what's coming up?
Absolutely can. Nice to meet you. So it's the end of summer, which is sometimes kind of a bummer. So we're going to make sure we do it in a big way. You know, through the summer we've had like concerts, we've done fireworks, and we wanted to try something a little different to sort of celebrate the end of summer. And that's the drone show you mentioned, which is it's super cool. Firefly Drones is the company that put it together. We worked with them to make some like custom designs for. You ever seen a drone show before?
I haven't. I don't think so.
Sweet.
I've heard of them. I know like there's some like football stadiums like that do it. Like they have them like doing games or like after games. Yeah, I've seen those. Well, I know about those, but I haven't seen any of them actually.
Well, we're not. I don't think we're quite the first in Connecticut, but we're one of the few that have happened when they applied to get permission to fly over here. And it's awesome. Like if you were to go backstage where they're set up now, they have 300 drones laid out on the ground. It's a ton of them. And they're each tied into this laptop, and you know, back in their offices they did the animation design and work, and they had some pieces of theirs they created, and then we did some ideas we brought to them where they created and brought some of our stuff to life. Some of them are pretty cool, like you'll see stuff from Wildcat, our ride Ghost Hunt. They did some really neat work. And it's amazing. Like technically behind the scenes, man, it is really complex. It's wild, everything that goes into it. So when you're sitting there at their field and you watch it and it kicks down to the exact time for liftoff, they all start to go off synchronized, and they've got this system that ties in with our audio so that the audio is synced with it. And it's just this seamless show of wild animation that goes up in the air, and it's huge. It's like 600 feet by 700 feet. It's way up in the air. And the nice thing is we got a lake, so like you get the light reflecting off of the lake. And last night was a blast, the first night, because the guests, as each new shape would sort of take part in the air and reveal what it was and start animating itself, they would just have such a wild reaction. But it's some of them are really neat because you don't realize how 3D they are until the pieces start to move, and then you realize what you're looking at isn't a flat image but this long piece that goes across the whole lake.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's awesome. I'm super stoked for you to check it out.
So tonight is a drone show, but after this is done, what other events do you have?
My favorite time of the year, spooky time of the year. I love Halloween. I love horror films. I love storytelling. Storytelling is what I've always done as a career, and I especially like what we call immersive storytelling here, and we do that for our Phantom Fall Fest event, where at night, starting at 6 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays in September, and then Friday, Saturdays and Sundays in October, the park changes over. The lights get dim, the music gets spooky. We've got all these creatures that are roaming the streets, scaring people. And then we've got 4 different haunted mazes that we have throughout the park with different little storylines in each one. And everything just gets real spooky and real fun.
So coming out of like the fall months, isn't there that like Holiday of Lights thing that we attended last year?
Holiday Lights, that's our Christmas and holiday program. And it's a blast out here, especially from someone who grew up and was born and raised down south, to actually feel the chill of the air and walk around and you drink your hot chocolate and see the Christmas lights twinkling and everything. And there's an opportunity to go meet Santa Claus as well as some fun holiday characters that we have floating around. It's awesome. It's such a special time. It's a pretty awesome experience here.
So if some people want to learn more about like Compounce and like some other events that are going on during like any type of holiday, where can they go?
The easiest place is just lakecompounce.com. You get all information about the events that are happening, when they're happening, when we're open, our hours, and most importantly, it's a really good place to get a season pass, because we do these events all year long. So after we close down for the winter, we'll turn right around, and next year we'll open with new festivals to experience. We do things like a kids fest where it's just a celebration of like being a kid, then rolling into our summer months with all our summer entertainment, and then rolling right back into Halloween, starting everything all over again.
So Blake, thanks so much for inviting us out today. We had so much fun in the park riding all those rides. Epic montage. check out that drone show?
Yeah, I want your full review, especially if this is your first one. Let's hit
Okay,
it.
come on. The drone show was like incredibly fun. It was amazing. Literally the details, it looked so cool. It was 3D, it like showed all of the rides, like the Wildcat, Boulder Dash, Ghost Hunt. It was so fun. People should definitely come here next year to see this. It is so amazing, you're gonna love it.
I thought it was really fun. It was really cool because like you could tell it was coded because like nobody's able to do that so perfect. And it was really cool because like some of the characters animating, like moving, opening their mouths, it was amazing. If you've never seen a drone show, make sure you see one at Lake Compounce.
Well, that's gonna do it for a day and night here at Lake Compounce. We hope you enjoyed riding some rides with us and checking out their first ever drone show. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, giving it a thumbs up, and sharing it with anybody you know who loves drones or Lake Compounce. On the scene from Lake Compounce, I'm Chase. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!